Look at that lovely fish person face over there. Nothing can go wrong when you have a fish person face that you're walking
was
towards.
Quite a hike.
Okay. Well, can we leave? No, the game will not let me leave. I didn't even see what the chapter was called. I don't care. We're a fish person. We are a fish lady. I don't love how the sky looks. Gotta be real with y'all. Don't love the way the sky
I've been
looks.
seeing these horseshoe-shaped pillars all the way up. Do they mark a path?
Yes, a path to ruin and
At the top of the
dissolution.
mountain, I can see that giant diamond-shaped thing really close from here.
Yeah, I bet you can. Oh my god, they drag shit up here? They drag power up here?
Took me a while to get here, but the views are worth it.
Are they? Are they, fish lady? Are the views worth it?
They built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz.
Frank's fucking dead. Alright, let's take a look in here. I'll have to use the ship's turbine and juggle with the things I got from the ship to make this work. Let's see if I manage to power the whole set just with the scarce materials that I have.
Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside that temple.
Got to open that door. Probably a bad idea.
Nakal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right?
According to the legend that said the continent Mu sank into the Pacific thousands of years ago, its massive stone structures, generally irregular in shape, contrasted with the unique use of diamond shapes, is reminiscent of other rhomboid symbols. This is the losange or the Hindu Lakshmi star. However, experts believe that in the specific case of the Nazca structures, instead of representing fertility and prosperity, rhombus was a sign of transformation and evolution. Yeah, I bet it was. Transformation into a fish person!
Speakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal.
Old pal. I would never refer to my wife as old pal.
His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin.
This doesn't look good.
Looks like a sneaky snapshot. She doesn't look at all happy.
Uh-oh. I don't like the looks of that necklace. Is she a cultist? Is she a secret cultist? Is that what was going on? The lady was a secret cultist? Alright, let's go up top here. See what we can see. Okay, we're up here.
No power.
No power. Alright, we'll follow the power lines. We'll see if we can turn it on. Alright. Pain in the ass of climbing all these ladders. They could have at least made it one ladder. They could have made it easy on me and just had the one ladder. But no. No, we can't have nice things in this game. About Cthulhu. Okay. Well, maybe that shouldn't come as a surprise. I want to check something. Where's that photo of the crew? Yeah, she wasn't wearing that necklace in the non-candid shot. There's Frank's grave.
Oh no! Frank died. Oh, Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. Oh, Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. What a darling. I'm so sorry. He was such a talented man, and he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's.
Yep. Hold
I'm
on a
really
second.
sorry about Frank. Harry doesn't have many friends. When you finally do get to know him, he's so witty, so funny. A loving person. But it takes a lot for him to open up.
So what do we think? Harry and Frank fucking? That's what I'm going with. You know, it gets lonely out here. You only have the one woman on the expedition.
Built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water. The
Nice.
stream isn't close enough to the wheel. Blood-soaked rags. A Bible. A Bible. It must have belonged to Frank.
I've tried to
He
do
thought it was a
something with
flesh
the wound
wound,
from Dr. Dewitt's
but it
set.
kept getting worse.
Feel worse every day. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I can see how this isn't working. I do anything with the stuff out here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's not, nothing's doing there. Yeah. Hmm. Frank's fucking dead. Hello. Alright. Captain's log. I found another of the letters Harry wrote on the island. I know he's gone through a lot and it seems to be affecting him deeply. I wonder why I'm not experimenting any of this. This is supposed to be experiencing, but it says experimenting. I don't know how to explain it, but my sensation isn't that this island is dangerous. Puzzling, yes. Perplexing, definitely. Maybe even not unearthly, but not dangerous. Harry managed to activate the organ, which revealed something at the top of the mountain. Another temple, maybe, and he intended to build some sort of machine up there. I carefully studied the notes left expedition left behind, and I managed to make it work. The organ played a haunting tune. Some pillars of basalt rose up from beneath the sea. What a spectacular sight. What did they use this for? Final notes of the organ moved a gigantic stone structure before my eyes, showing me a mountain peak where his temple was, mystery where Henry was headed. As the sun rose, light rain started. I'm almost at the top of the mountain, where the giant stone structure that the organ revealed is. The expedition built a strange metallic structure at the summit. In front of what seems to be an ancient stone temple, the members of the expedition used materials from the beach ship to build the structure. Harry intended to open the stone door with all those contraptions, but how? Frank, the engineer, seems pretty thin and weak in the pictures. He looks like very sick. Frank's health seems to have been getting worse and he finally died. So sad. Such a good man. The structure Harry's crew built is powered by a hydroelectric generator, but the waterfall isn't powerful enough to move the wheel. Okay. Okay.
There are some sort of sound devices built around this amphitheater. Homemade loudspeakers, probably to amplify the sound. Homemade loudspeakers. There's a symbol inside.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Which one are you? Okay, so you're at bottom. Okay. And there should be another one somewhere. That's probably it over there.
This door looks thicker than any I've ever seen.
Yeah, I bet it looks thick. I mean, okay. You need to get over there and push top on the last one. Which seems to be over there somewhere. Okay. That loudspeaker doesn't seem to be in great shape. I'll go that way in a second.
Heavens, looks like a rock slide crushed all the tents. All but one. I'm not sure if Harry ever got to read this note.
Harry, you are a good man. I know you love your wife. Do yourself a favor and return home to her. Here you won't find anything but death. Leave now. Cass will try to convince you to do otherwise. She's only interested in getting a good story. Don't listen to her. I have no strength left. I'm sorry. Goodbye. That's Frank. That's Frank. What is this? Mr. Franklin Drayton. We acknowledge receipt of your letter of July 30th, enclosing your application for admission to our school. I'm sorry to inform you you're not authorized to consider a colored person for admission. Of course not. I regret that we cannot help you in this regard. Yep.
They didn't accept Frank in the university.
Because he's black.
They should be ashamed.
Racist. Little fucks.
The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets. A torn picture. Maybe the Polynesian guide didn't like people taking pictures of his scar.
Legit.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry, but art has never been your thing, old pal.
Oh god. I can't help but notice where's Cass's tent? The natives, Henry, Frank. Cass hid his letter. Cass hid his letter. That witch. All right. Whoops. Wrong one.
Did these stone columns just vibrate? Amazing. The hatches are opening.
Okay. Let's go back this way. Oh, damn.
Are these figures singing like a choir?
Intriguing.
These drops of rain are so refreshing. Feels really good.
Yeah, I bet it does. I bet it feels really good on your fish person skin. Fish lady. Alright, we gotta figure out how to... Oh, that's a fish person statue up there. Fish,
Now the
people,
wheel's moving.
fish, people, fish, people, fish, people.
No power.
Okay. Okay. Let's... Okay, I see. Okay. Okay, we gotta do the middle one first. Yep, okay. And that...
These levers connect the... Huh, that was easy. These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
Bingo.
That should give the turbine some
Genius. I am a goddamn genius.
Great, I did it. Now everything should be powered.
Oh, hi, Weenie. Hi, Princess. Alright, everything's powered up. Let's go wander over here. Okay, we can't wander around back there. Alright. I think we solved this puzzle pretty quickly. Does that mean this chapter is very short? Or does it mean that there's very long and we have many more puzzles to figure out before we get to the next section? Alright. So I figured all that out. Log. There's this. Okay. Sort of the amphitheater where Harry and his crew built a complex sound system. Maybe crowds used to gather in this place to sing certain music. To open that door, rockslide crushed all the tents of the camp, except for the one that was protected with amulets. I finally opened the water hatch, and now the waterfalls carry a lot of water. Enough to move the turbine's wheel, but it seems the generator needs a bit of a tune-up. Okay.
That is a doornail.
Okay. Hi, Weenie. Hey, baby girl. Oh, here we go. That needs to be turned on. Okay. Also, we forgot to look at something. So let's go do that real quick before we activate all the speakers. Hi, Winifred. Hi. Winifred. Little Miss Winnie. She's looking at me. She's like, Papa, why are you not paying attention to me? I am Winifred. Meow, meow, meow. There we go. Grabbed that. So we got Cass, we have Henry, and we have the native guide still alive. So the native guide's going to be the one who bites it next. And frankly, it's surprising that he's still alive by this stage of the expedition. It can't have been long. Because again, there was still power to that one section of the beach campsite. And it is kind of weird that they left those other campsites intact and left so much stuff at each one.
What? Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on.